This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code SOUTHGATE to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Hey, what about our Comic Capers podcast?
What about us?
So you said first. Well, we are back, and after our what was that? Four episodes of Black Widow, we're back with another. We're back with a classic story, everyone's favorite. Grey Hulk Goes to Vegas, Part 1. I am Phil. Joining me as always, Vegas's favorite daughter.
Damn straight, it's Low Hellfire. Pew pew.
Pew pew. So yes, tonight we are covering, what is this? 6 issues. Incredible Hulk 347 through 350. From September through December. What is this? 88. And then the 2 tie-ins at Web of Spider-Man 44 and Fantastic Four 320.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, it still happened. So I didn't know if we should do a little background. Little Hellfire, did you know how Hulk got to Vegas? And don't say practice.
Yes, fill me in, Philip. That's your thing. I know it's not super connectivity, but feel free to fill me in.
Super connectivity. No. Yeah, well, caught in the heart of a gamma bomb explosion. This one caused by the leader. Yeah, everyone thought the Hulk was dead, but meanwhile he got rescued by... We'll get to that next episode. But so anyway, we'll get to the explanation next episode. But meanwhile, here, the Hulk finds a way to convince everyone he's dead and can suppress Banner for a couple months. So, what does a industrious young person do when they're on the run, Little Hellfire? They go to Vegas and get a job as a leg breaker. How do you think Lil put herself through college?
Well, not because it's covered in camera.
What?
But back then, sure. I said, well, you don't want to do that now because it's like one of the most heavily surveilled places on the planet. Like, it's like London and then Vegas, I think. So.
You just wear a big trench coat and a fedora. Come on.
That's not how that works.
That's not how any of this works. Oh my lord! So yes, it all starts in Incredible Hulk 347. Oh my lord! Look at that tie. That's new money. Look at him, just a dollar sign on his tie. And what are these girls wearing? Look, guns, money. He's a gangster.
What is this? 2020 rappers on SoundCloud?
Yo, it's Joe Fixit.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord. Do you ever think the day will come when some rapper is going to call himself Joe Fixit?
I was going to sue the hell out of him.
Do they have a copyright? I know they have the copyright on Hulk, but did they copyright Joe Fixit?
I'm pretty sure they have by now.
Well, Disney, yeah.
Yeah, that Disney's covered. I want that money. Maybe it'll be a Disney rapper. Who knows?
It'll be like JoJo Fixit or something.
And like 2062, Disney buys Spotify to win the Apple music streaming wars, I guess.
You're ridiculous.
Mark my words.
I was gonna say, you're ridiculous. You actually think it's gonna take Disney that long to buy Spotify?
Spotify is its own phenomenal force within the music industry. It single-handedly ruined rap music with stream. Shorter that your songs are, the more songs that your fans can play. It doesn't matter about quality, quantity. You just under 3 minutes. Just get it pumped out. It doesn't matter what it sounds like. It can all sound the same. You can look like you were dressing up in a Muppet Babies closet. It's fine. I have a whole whole lot of thoughts about it. Anyway, but Pride Goeth, I love it because I don't know, I like this Hulk. He's not my favorite Hulk. Y'all know, like, Hulk's my favorite Hulk. But
Wait.
this is like a close second. Not gonna lie.
Who's your favorite Hulk?
Professor Hulk.
Oh, okay. I like the Gray Hulk.
He's cool. Like I said, he's tied for second.
Yeah. But it starts at the Coliseum in Vegas, and we see. Oh no!
How old this one?
A guy
Vegas don't look like.
What?
I said you can tell how old this is. Vegas does not look like that anymore.
Why?
They frequently blow buildings up and put up new casinos like every 5 to 7 years.
Nice.
So the cityscape changes quite a lot very fastly. It's always under construction.
Nice. But yeah, this guy's working the slot machine, and I guess he craps out, loses all his money. Oh, but this starts the Jeff Purvis run on penciler.
It's pretty sharp. I do like the contrast of colors. Everything pops. The artwork's really good.
Yeah. So the guy gets mad. He's probably a little hellfire drunk and shoots the slot machines.
Oh, I'm on my best behavior in casinos. Are you kidding me? That's the one place you don't want to go.
Just say, is this issue a cautionary tale? Yeah, because someone's like, trouble, tell Mr. B.
Yeah. Even though it's not run by mobsters anymore, corporations are way worse than any mafia could ever dream of being. That's all that I'm saying.
I love you, Disney.
Exactly. I mean, they do have casinos technically because on their boat, on their cruise boats, you can gamble.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So this guy's now he's threatening people. He grabs a woman hostage, and then elevator opens. It's the owner of the casino, Mr. Berengetti.
I feel like when did Goodfellas come out? Or what's the other Wise Guys? One with De Niro where he's like the host at a casino. Which one is that? There's so many like gangster flicks that are all just alike, and they all have freaking Ray what's his face in it.
Yeah,
Ray Liotta, yeah.
You won't believe this, but I believe isn't it the one Casino?
Is it?
Yeah, called Casino. Yeah. It's De Niro, Pesci. Yeah,
there we go.
Oh Lord.
I felt like that was too obvious.
Well, I think this might have been before that, maybe. Because I thought Casino was.
No, the story that it's based on is kind of loosely true. So that's.
Oh yeah. Sinatra and all them. Yeah, there's mob way back then. So yeah, Berengetti tries to talk this guy down.
Tisk. Shooting a defenseless slot machine. I think that's one of the best lines in this one. Subtlety, no style. No subtlety, no style anymore. Just.
And he's like, I'll give you a choice. Go with the police and we'll forget about the damages. Otherwise, I'll be forced to summon Mr. Fixit. You wouldn't want me to summon Mr. Fixit, would you?
Reprint or what?
What?
Because I have the original print.
Original.
Yeah. The ad in here for the Quick and the Dead for Nintendo. It's so old.
I mean, if you look at the inside front cover, I mean, there's the ads for G.I. Joe toys.
I actually have some of those ones.
Oh, I had some of these as a kid, yeah. I mean, again, this issue's 88. I mean, I was 10. You were 2 years old.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Depending on the month.
So the guy drops the gun because he doesn't want to mess with Mr. Fixit.
I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with Mr. Fixit neither.
I wouldn't want to mess with me neither. Who's Mr. Fixit? You're the rookie, right? Well, rookie, if you're lucky, you'll never find out.
But we're not lucky, so we're gonna find out. Oh, call Captain Operator. Toll free.
What?
Well, there's an ad to call some number for toys or something in here.
Whoa, phrasing. But yeah, Baron Getty goes back up to his penthouse, and there's someone waiting for him, Mr. Anthony Gold. Oh no, I represent Mr. Anthony Gold.
And then this turns into a Patsy Walker comic with those two girls.
But yeah, this guy says Gold wants to work with Baron Getty. Baron Getty says, Psh, no one's taking over. Get out. Then his
He's cordially invited to leave.
So polite.
Oh, gangster style, bro. They just don't make them like that no more. Go take a long walk off a short pier.
Huh?
Take it to the mattresses. Not a reference for those that are too young or uncultured swine that don't know.
Take that. Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
I think that's racist now, but Italian Americans will not have you sully cannoli, okay? They won't.
I'm honorary. Leave me alone. I can say it.
I'm telling D.
Hey. Yeah, I married one. I created one. I'm allowed. But yeah, then Baron Getty's girlfriend, Susie, comes in, gives him a kiss, then smacks him, says, why are you taking all this
As you do when you're a feisty redhead, racist. Why all redheads gotta be feisty, huh?
That's what Lilith likes.
That's what Wolverine likes, too.
Hello. But she's like, why do you take stupid chances? That's what you have security or Mr. Fixit for. I love how we're gonna mention Mr. Fixit on every page until he shows up.
It's like, where's Danny?
What?
Where's Danny so we can take a drink?
Thank you, Danny. Which reminds me, he's grumpy again. Jeez.
Well, it's your fault, of course, because you're a woman.
Get it? He's grumpy.
Well, it's the 80s. Nobody's saying swell in damn near 90. Nobody's saying swell.
But yeah, Susie calls her friend Marlo. Remember her?
Put a feather in your cap. Put a feather in your cap.
Oh my lord! Yes, the first appearance of Marlo Chandler, who would go on to marry Rick Jones.
Rick who? Oh wait, not Mike Jones. Sorry.
But she, Susie sets up Mona on a blind date with Mr. Fixit. You lucked out, kid. From everything I heard, he's incredible.
Incredible. Yeah. Incredible. Who does he think he is brushing me off like that?
Oh yeah, Mr. Gold's not too happy. You know, what does he want to do? Expand his gyms and his chain of gyms into Vegas? Get it?
Gold's Gym will not have it. They won't have it. That and one of the UFC gyms has. Yeah, the UFC gyms have they ran 24-hour fitness out of town. That is a Gold's Gym town. Let me tell you.
Game over.
I guess that's a lot of boxers like to go or whatever, and obviously Vegas boxing.
Oh Lord.
God, he has to be an absolute D-wad.
Lovely night tonight, isn't it, Mr. B? The kind that makes you glad to be rich. Oh my.
I I mean, she's not wrong, but
Shouldn't every night, unless you're like losing money, shouldn't every night make you glad to be rich?
no, if you watch Ocean's 11, was that guy that they stole all the money for ever happy? So I don't know. Running a casino has its stresses,
Yeah. So while Marlo arrives for her date with Mr.
Look
Fixit,
at that outfit. Eyebrows.
basically what, a crop top and shorts?
Shorty shorts. Them is poom poom shorts, homie.
Hey, she knows what she's there for.
She does.
The minute she got that phone call, she's like, oh yeah, I know exactly. She's gonna be fixing some stuff of her own, you know what I'm saying?
Gonna be grumpy no more.
No.
Finish him.
Crazy.
Somebody tell Rob. But
Wait a minute, this is the right world. Get it together, Philip.
So as Mona arrives, yes, Mr. B and Susie get in his limo, but then they get steered to a bad part of town by Tony Gold's mom.
Oh.
So yeah, Marlo gets up to Mr. Fixit's penthouse, but then he gets beeped on his pager. That's right, it's 1988 on his pager.
His Motorola pager. Or Sprotorola, or whatever they call it.
Whoa. But yes, he gets a beep. And
See, you need to
what, the beeper beep?
have that for the beeper. Yeah. I always just thought it was a garage opener, to be honest. Somebody had to tell me it was a pager. It's fine.
Stay here, I'll be back. I have to save my boss with my garage door open.
Good thing, it's huge. I was rereading this a little fast. I was like, wait, did he just say hold my beer? I was like, no, I'm tripping. Hold it. That was my beeper.
Yes, that was my beeper. I'll be back. You stay put. So she does. And
He's like, no, I like how she's like, oh my Lord. And he's like, that's what I like to hear. Respect. And I'm like, God, I love this guy. He's too much.
But yes, Tony Gold's brought Mr. B to
Mr. B.
an abandoned casino. Basically, like, yeah, you're gonna do business with me, and
Like the place got a dirt cheap after a fire. I bet the chief said.
So Tony Gold's men are working Mr. B over.
He's calling him Michael. He does not appreciate it.
And then I just love, we get a shot of the roof from above. It has received the summons at last. Can you hear it? The wind.
Rude.
I know. Can you hear it? The wind whistling around its plummeting form, coming from on high with a sneer and a guttural laugh.
What? Guns out.
Oh yeah. Punks, no style. Whoa, we got style, man. Just different than yours. Yeah, they all pull their guns on this.
Yeah, it's called porn stashes.
Whoa.
Look at they do.
I know. It was a 1988. Oh, I love Tony Gold. What's that? Sound like someone dropped a 2-ton anvil through the roof and it's falling through all the floors. Nah.
Get it? Because they're hitting you over the head with it. So let's lampshade the hell out of it. Get it?
More like 1 ton. Thank you very much.
He's not at the buffets.
Yes, we see a figure crash through the roof and then crash through the top floor down to the basement.
Is that what the kids are calling it?
What?
Okay. Come back.
Yes, because the figure leaps up to the first floor. And the guys start opening fire. And then
I like this cocky Hulk. I do. It's some great dialogue from like the Hulk. So you just gotta love this I love
I
it.
told you, Fixit's the best, man. Because you get a shot of a gray face.
And boom, out of that expensive suit it goes. Oh, Doc Ock is very upset.
What?
You know, Doc Ock, he likes the fancy suit too, so
Yes,
he's very upset about this.
he's a fancy man.
I'm not a fancy man.
Sorry, Ock.
I'll finish.
Whoa.
Finish him.
I'm just quoting the comic book.
I know. I love this. He's
Talking about Shaq.
I love this. Like,
Whoa.
I love the two guys climbing on Mr. Fixit, and they're like shooting him in the chest at point blank range. He goes, "Arg, you got me," and just like drops on top of him.
He just like crushes the gun, and he's here to handle his business.
Jeez,
He'll never find me down in the escape room.
Until the Hulk,
That's one place you don't want to be trapped. I'm just saying.
as the Hulk comes.
But he
back.
comes in through like the Kool-Aid Man. Look at that.
Oh yeah, and he grabs Anthony Gold by the head. Yeah.
He's gonna pop that thing like a grape.
You mean you don't want him dead? No, it's too nice a night. He's like, ah. And I love,
You'll excuse me, how Superman leap away.
I love when he knocks him out by like smacking him with two fingers. I love when Grey Hulk used to give people the finger. But then the next morning, as the sun's coming up, Marlo's hanging outside. Look at her grabbing that look at her grabbing that pole.
Hey now.
Right? Look at her, that smile on her face.
Oh yeah.
I know I scared her at first, but I scare everyone at first.
I mean,
What?
it's a lot to take in. Boom!
But then the Hulk's thinking, man, what a life. Thanks to that gamma bomb explosion there months ago, everyone thinks I'm dead. Of course, if it wasn't for Gorsham and his pals, I would be. Who's that? Stay tuned next episode.
Just you wait. Job security. If that is apropos, I don't know what is.
But then as the sun's coming up, he feels a sudden pain. But I haven't felt pain since Banner. And then the next to last page, we just get, Hulk's fighting. No, I'm not going to let you out. And it's like, I did it. It hurt, but I pushed him back. But it's different now. I feel Banner in my head, waiting to come out. I feel it. See, kids, see what Peter David did? He did a reversal on the Hulk Banner thing, because it was always Banner trying to set up a life and the Hulk ruining things. Guess what? Now it's going to be the opposite. See?
Funsies!
What?
No, it's a fun inversion.
Yes.
It was nice to see the Hulk want things, even though the things that he wanted was very superficial.
Uh-huh. I think even Banner tells him later, it's like, yeah, haha, see, how do you like it? Oh, but who's that on the last page? Tony Gold gets serious and hires Crusher Creel, the Absorbing Man.
That's not gonna turn out how you think it's gonna turn out.
I know. I just love Creel. He's like, don't worry. If you got the money on hand, it'll be easy. It's about time Crusher Creel got a nice, easy job. Yeah. Phrasing.
I would talk to my agent or whoever books me jobs, because you need to fire them. You're fired.
Well, they probably just told him, yeah, it's some Vegas leg breaker, no big deal. So yeah, that brings us to Incredible Hulk 348. Oh Lord. So I guess it's another morning, and the room service guy is trying to bring Mr. Fixit breakfast, but he tosses him out because again he's feeling pain in the morning. Just like
I don't want any stinking breakfast. Now beat it, see?
this is like Lilith after a bad bender, man. Not only breakfast, get out of here.
Oh no, you gotta have breakfast to soak that up. Cheesy eggs, lots of bread, like some French toast, vitamin C. Oh yeah. Little bit of banana for the potassium. You're good as new.
That's right. Because
Or you get so immune that you don't get hangovers anymore. You know. Either way.
but yeah, we see the sun's get the pain's coming from the sun. You know, Hulk's like, you know, blast
This
it,
is
man.
a reverse Superman?
Pretty much. So then,
I can see why they call you the absorbing man.
oh yeah, because
you look like an idiot.
yeah, Tony Gold's basically telling him everything that happened last issue, and then Creel touches a gold. Who has gold fire hydrants? Or if they're gold, aren't they just painted gold?
Now we balling out of control like he is. Because he's like the Rose, you know, you got to show up and let them know my name's Gold, homie. Gold. They call me Midas where I'm from, you know, that kind of vibe. It's a mood. It's a big mood. I can relate.
So then we see Absorbing Man thinking about how he was stuck in another dimension for what, months or something, thanks to Thor. Oh, weeks.
Okay. No.
What?
Do you have the ad? Do you have the Freedom Stick ad in your book? Look, Ma, no wires.
Yep.
Freedom Stick.
I think I had that.
Me too.
So yeah, so Creel's talking about being stuck in this other dimension and coming home. Oh, look, he was he's under the mistaken impression that his girlfriend is dead, thanks to Thor 376. Thank you, Bobby.
That's not damn you, but close enough.
So while Creel's thinking about making a name for himself in Vegas, also, Mr. B. Oh, so Mr. Fixit's in a bad mood. I'll see what's bothering him. Then he's like, Joe, it's Michael. We need to talk. Man, how big is that robe the Hulk's wearing?
So big. So big. It's big all over.
Whoa!
I mean, look at him. I get why dudes dig She-Hulk. I totally get it.
Whoa.
I need some muscle and some meat.
Hey-o.
But yeah, you know, basically, you know, Hulk saying it, you know, it's his business, and you know, Mike's going on about giving us more clues. Remember when I found you out by Yucca Flats and you look like you've been through a Mixmaster? And I brought you here and all big deal. I said, you'll have the best food, lodgings, women, clothes, everything. And you said, what do I have to do for this? And I said, beat people up sometimes. And you said, sounds great.
I mean, to be fair,
Wouldn't we all like jobs like that?
a deal's a deal.
Yes. So, and then after Mr. B leaves Hulk alone again, we see him get a call from Tony Gold again.
Later, back in Mr. B's office, see?
Yeah, I mean, basically tells Gold where to stick his phone, and then
And the sun's definitely not shining.
But meanwhile, exhausted from her night of escapades, we see Marlo.
That was what calling it. I do like this line. Well, look what the cat dragged in. How'd it go last night with Mr. Fixit? Mona, there are no words for it. Try some gestures. And I'm like, whoa! Sneaky. Can't believe the American Comic Code approved this.
Well, they're not using any bad words.
I know. I'm teasing. It's all left to the reader's imaginations, you see.
But she's like, yeah, every guy you meet is intimidated by you because you're over 6 feet and built.
And a redhead.
No, well, all right. What do you want to know? Everything. What's he like?
Oh my God. Well, either he's part Indian and part black or into weird body makeup.
Or that's the strangest tan I've ever seen.
Yeah. I was like, oh, a Trump tan, I see.
Oh.
But in reverse, it's like when it fades out, you see the ring around his eyes. He's really the color of the Gray Hulk underneath all that. He's been exposed to gamma rays. I figured it out. I figured out our problem, America.
So gray. Bigly. Anyway, anyway, back at the Coliseum, yeah, the absorbing man the absorbing man grabs some concrete and starts tearing up the place. But then Mr. B sees him and says, whatever's bothering Joe, I hope he snaps out of it, because I need him now. They start again with the beeper, Lilith.
Yep.
And the Hulk's like, oh no, not now. He's like, he just left.
It's kind of funny though. Like, I just want to say that it's funny that they're calling it the Coliseum because the Coliseum is a part of Caesars. It's not its own, or it wasn't its own thing. So I don't know if they couldn't use like Caesars or whatever. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, Hulk's all worried. It's daylight out, and if there's danger and I change back to him, I'm dead.
True. Banner's not what you want in this situation.
So yeah, Baron Getty's facing down absorbing man until Mr. Fixit shows up in his fedora and overcoat, basically covered from head to toe. He's even wearing sunglasses.
He's a neckbeard. I figured out his problem. He's a neckbeard. He's an incel.
How dare you? So you're Mr.
That's
Fixit.
why he's so grumpy. It all tracks now.
Mr. Fixit, I hear you're pretty tough. Give me a sample, just for laughs.
I don't think you want you don't want that smoke, homie. You do not want him throwing hands.
And yeah, punches absorbing man, and he's thinking, still feel weak, like I'm punching through Jello. He's like laughing now, Chrome Dome. Don't care if you are just some 2-bit local muscle. Yeah, right. Oh, I love this.
Sweet summer child.
Absorbing man, huh? What do? Wipe up spills?
Hey, the bounty man will have none of that. None of that.
No, I wipe up the floor with clowns like you.
Total Matt Conan line, by the way.
Yeah. And he actually knocks the Hulk out of the Coliseum.
Yep.
You're still alive and you're gray? What the heck is going on?
Everybody's thrown by the gray, bro.
So
But like, look at yourself, absorbing man. Jeez. Kettle calling the pot gray much? What the hell?
When he was concrete, he was gray. Come on. Yeah, so Hulk's thinking if he wants to keep his Fixit cover, he better get out of here and hope the absorbing man follows. And even absorbing man. Only one monster I know leaps like that. Blast, if I known I would have absorbed his skin. And then I guess Baron Getty's regular guards try to attack absorbing man and
get pulverized.
Yeah. Mr. B.
Right up, get your best shot.
So after he takes all them out, he takes off after Hulk. Mr. B, where
to the Hoover Dam.
Hoover
Dam? Quite a distance from Las Vegas.
Hoover Dam, the site of this battle, and one of that class. We got a scene in that classic American movie.
Beavis and Butthead to America.
Yeah.
Get it? America.
Is this a goddamn?
No, it's a hot damn. Boom!
So yeah, Hulk gets to the Hoover Dam. He thinks he's still feeling weak. If I let my mind wander, I might accidentally let him out. Then he's like, "Where's the absorbing man?" Oh, good lord. So Creel shows up. He's made of stone. You were just being coy before, Hulk. You remembered me all along. And then Absorbing Man hits him into the dam. And now Hulk's...
That has to suck that you actually have to touch a person for your powers to work.
Yeah, just ask Rogue.
Well, she got a pretty good deal after she did what she did to, Dammers.
Yeah. So both Hulk and Creel are complaining about just wanting to be left alone. So they're punching each other, throwing concrete at each other. Until Absorbing Man gets Hulk down on the ground and absorbs his skin because he wants his strength. But hey, guess what? He's burning up. What the? Of course, the sun's weakening him, burning him like it was me, but he's not covered up. He's in agony and doesn't know why.
That should come as no great shock, but I bet this will. Sassy.
Fine, change the cloth or like my coat and I'll rip you apart. Change to human and I'll kill you. Or stay like me and feel a little pain of being the Hulk.
Not the same.
Oh my lord, what's Marlo wearing on the next page?
She knows what all the readers come for.
Phrasing.
That wasn't even on purpose. That's pretty bad.
Oh lord. So she's looking for Mr. Fixit. Meanwhile, the fight at the dam's still going on. Oh lord. Absorbing Man absorbs what? The electricity from the generator. I'm gonna show you what WATT.
Oh, that is funny business at its finest.
I see you, Peter David. You dumbass.
Sometimes you just can't resist the allure of a good pun. I get it.
Ask Malcona. He's like, Creel's like, I see you trying to crawl away, Hulk. I almost feel sorry for you. We both wanted the same thing. I just wanted it more. But then, still all charged up, Creel hits the water. Reverts him to human, I guess. Can't move. Concrete. Gotta absorb the concrete. But then the Hulk just keeps battering him. And breaking him apart. And then just throws the pieces in the river. You absorbed the wrong guy. I don't want any untidy messes or leave any trace. Boy, he's really into Vegas now. Gotta hide the body.
That's what the desert and the hot sun's for, homie.
But fear not, the Absorbing Man is not dead. His neck, you could follow him into his next appearance in Quasar number 5 during Acts of Vengeance. Scroll way down the Quantum Zone episode 14.
How about no?
How dare you?
How about no?
Hey, you can get the quick fun version on Quantum Zone episode 14. Scroll way down, like 2 years down.
Holy crap! If the scroll doesn't even go there. This list didn't even syndicate that far.
I don't know. All right. Lilith, another Spider-Man crossover because the next issue is Web of Spider-Man 44.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Once again, another crossover with those crazy kids on the Ultimate Spider-Cast. Feeling low.
What about those crazy kids?
But, yeah, no, just kidding. I mean, that's the other show Lilith and I do every Tuesday on the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast. But, because Lilith loves Spider-Man.
I'm here for Peter. And Gwen.
What?
And Gwen. And Miles. And Mary Jane now. I love Ben Reilly. Why do you hate me? Why?
I don't. But yes, this one also written by Peter David. Ooh, art by Alex Saviak. I liked his art back in the day on this book, Web of Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's pretty punchy. Keeps the pace moving. I like his panel construction. It's really different. He keeps it pretty different too.
Yeah. But oh look, first page. Look, there's Vegas's butt. So yes, Spider-Man comes to Vegas because Peter Parker has a signing for his book Webs of his. See, you thought he was king of the selfies before. He has his own book of pictures of himself.
That's like Kim Kardashian levels of narcissism that I just can't even right now.
Think about this. I mean, this is an old joke, but who is he? Madonna?
Oh.
Old joke.
He's not filming his own sex tapes and wanting everybody to buy it for $70.
Yeah, but no, what was it? 80s or 90s? Madonna put out a book. It was just like naked pictures.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, Pete's swinging around.
Coffee table book, by the way.
What?
That was a coffee book table in my house, if that told you anything.
Now I see why she is the way she is.
Yep.
But,
They're using Flamingo, so I don't know why they're using the Coliseum or Flamingo. And they're using Circus. No, they're not.
I mean, unless they just wanted a fictional, unless they just wanted some made up one for where he's actually staying. I don't know.
Because somebody didn't want to cough up that sweet cash.
Maybe they were willing to spend more money on a Spider-Man book than a Hulk book. I don't know.
Well, obviously.
But there we see a mysterious figure named Delta.
Like, I love how she just toots her own horn. She's like, I'm 6'3" and I'm really built and damn with this red hair is everything.
Oh yeah, after we see these idiots in the bar, there's Marlo walking down the street. Look at Marlo's face. Doesn't she look very kind of Mary Jane-ish here?
She looks like if Mary Jane and Patsy Walker had a baby. That's who this would be.
Yeah, she almost looks like a taller version of Mary Jane. Maybe the hair is a little different, but
it's a little different. It's just different enough.
I think they want to make
her a little bigger too.
I think they want to make her similar enough so when she gets in danger, Spider-Man's like, oh, that could be Mary Jane.
Exactly.
But she goes over to see Mr. Fixit because this is the first time I ever.
All redheads look alike. That's racist.
What?
I said they're saying all redheads look like, and that's racist. It could be Jean Grey for all he knows.
That's right. But yeah, she showed up at Mr. Fixit's place for the first time without being asked. And
Ooh, the pop over with no call. Oh, she really needed some Seinfeld in her life.
He must not be grumpy now though. Hi Joe, I was watching MTV and they played that See kids, back in the day, MTV played music videos.
Don't be that guy. They still play music videos at like 4 a.m. for an hour so they can justify, call themselves MTV. If it's not ridiculousness or a Teen Mom Marathon, what is even MTV in 2020?
I know. Hey Joe, I was watching MTV and they played that Michael Jackson song, The Way You Make Me Feel, and you know what else Michael Jackson says? Joe. Beat it. Phrasing. So we.
First of all, Peter Palmer. Wow.
Yeah, because we see the members of Warzone getting ready for their little war game.
Or sitting down in someone's case.
Everyone, even Marlo in this local bar, everyone's watching the Diane show. Must be the Vegas's most popular morning show. Yeah, Peter's on there.
Yeah.
But yes, Paul. She's calling him Paul.
Good jerk.
Paul Palmer.
Yeah. Better than Peter to be fine.
Oh my lord! And Marlo's getting hit on in the bar by this married guy, but then she dumps her drink on him.
As you do.
So while my wife's out, how about you? If you and I slip off for some entertainment? Oh, look, Marlo's checking out Peter on TV. Oh, he does have a thing for redheads. How did you know?
She and Gwen would like to have a word with you, though.
Boy, Mr. Fixit don't pay attention to her for 2 seconds, man. Her eye starts wandering.
Hey, man, she knows her work. Oh, well, when Chris Claremont was here last month, the mom fee for DeFalco, the humanity. The humanity.
Boy, I wonder who the editor-in-chief was on this book. I don't know. DeFalco.
I smell a DeFalco baloney factory around here somewhere.
Check out Ultimate Spider-Cast for that joke.
Oh.
The name of the store is Page After Page. Oh, look, and Marlo's stalking Peter in that short dress. But yeah, Warzone. We just get pages of Warzone. Just, getting their weapons ready. This looks like
Starbrand. What the hell is Is that supposed to be Star Wars?
No, Starbrand.
Oh, like Starbrand.
It says Starbrand, so I think that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, because he's asking about John Byrne. Because I think.
Okay, oh yeah.
Byrne took all over like the second half of Starbrand. Yeah. Kids, John Byrne, one of Charlie Esser's favorite writers.
Oh, that's a Jim Shooter creation, though.
Byrne. I know. Why do you think it was set in Pittsburgh?
Exactly. Cleveland has Superman. It's fine. It's fine.
What, we have Shooter and Starbrand?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I guess Warzone just starts firing at each other in the middle of Vegas. I mean, So we see the female member of Warzone. She's by Marlo, and she just smacks her out of the way into a light pole.
Just chaos and confusion everywhere he goes. Spider-Man truly is a menace.
Thank you, Jenna. Well, I was going to say Jenna Jameson.
What? This isn't our Patreon. This isn't Capes After Dark. Why are we bringing up Jenna Jameson?
Oh, my Lord. Yeah, that would go so good with that subject matter. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. My window and display my stock and look at my racks.
Okay.
Phrasing. Oh, my Lord. Who is this chick? 70s Captain America, man? She got the plastic shield on her back. Who's she? Reb Brown? There you go, Charlie. There's a joke for you.
Thwip. That's all I have to say about that.
Thwip. Good Lord. Because, Spider-Man gets in the middle and starts webbing up missiles and trying to keep these guys from killing each other. When one picks up a car and throws it at him.
Well, that's unexpected.
Well, something must be up with these guys. And holy crow, that guy's running like 40 miles an hour. Who is he, the $6 million man?
Oh no, that woman! She looks like she's barely breathing.
Uh-oh.
She looks like she's been assaulted. I'm just saying.
Spider-Man sees a helpless redhead in distress, so he tags one of them with the spider tracer.
Oh, okay, sure.
Here, and he just swings off with the redhead, Marlo.
The redhead and her name starts with an M. I
Oh,
see.
nice ass.
What's her last name?
Chandler. So no, it's no W. Close. Oh, but Spider-Man drops her at the hospital where her roommate works as a nurse.
That doesn't look suspicious. A superhero dropping off an incapacitated woman.
Mona and Marlo. But then Mona calls Mr. Fixit and says, I thought you should know, Marlo's in the hospital. She was hurt by a crazy woman in fatigues. And he's like, what's that to me? And she's like, you crumb. She cares about you. At least you could do is care about her.
Yeah.
And then she says, Marlo always falls for creeps as Mr. Fixit breaks the phone. Meanwhile, Spider-Man's whipping around with, the female member of Warzone. Her name is Charlie.
Oh, he's a lunatic. And my former boyfriend. I'm like, hey, man, careful. I will sue you for defamation. Careful.
We're both mercenaries. I got tired of working with him. He's too erratic, unpredictable. You don't want someone like that guarding your back.
Well, that was your terrible life decision that you made.
I think it's all a JS story anyway. But so Spider-Man's like, hey, I'm picking up my spider tracer signal from that place, the Coliseum.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Also, Joan Rivers was at that casino, so that's nice. Nice rest in pieces.
Ouch. But then Warzone just starts fighting in the casino. What is this, a Rambo convention?
Poor casino, man. How many times?
I know, but hey, look who gets off the elevator. Mr. Fixit.
Oh, they came to the wrong place now.
Yep, blocks the machine gun with his hand. I hate loud noises. They make me nervous. I love Spider-Man. I don't believe this. I've seen land masses smaller than this guy. And he's bulletproof. Is anyone normal?
Just you, Pete. Just you. With your stupid spider powers.
Hold it. You, the broad. You hurt my friend.
She was tall, well built. Like that. Those are her defining characteristics. This is an 80s book written by a guy. I can tell.
And Alpha is like, leave Charlie to me. I'll make sure, I'll put more holes in her than a miniature golf course.
He's supposed to be dead, but that voice, that face. Mr. Fixit is the Hulk.
And that sets you up for the next part in Incredible Hulk 349.
Wait. Confused? Excited? Don't despair. It's only 2 weeks to this story's explosive conclusion in the pages of Incredible Hulk 349. Or your nose will fall off. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. I just couldn't think of the Deadpool issue we just covered. It's like, I don't want Frank Castle biting my nose off, so maybe I should for it.
Confused, excited, explosive climax. What is this, a date night with Lord Hellfire?
Finish him.
Anyway.
I have no more room in my backyard, so
Do you want to rethink that phrasing?
No. It's fine.
Oh, I don't want to leave anyone out. Okay, hold on.
Out of the pouch. Boing.
All right. Now we can continue. So Incredible Hulk 349 picks up where the
He
Spider-Man...
uses the B word in this one.
You're the bimbo who hurt Marlo, yep. Spider-Man, who is this bruiser? He reminds me of the Hulk, but the Hulk's dead, isn't he? I'm getting really confused here. I need an editor's note.
And you'll be even more confused if you haven't read Web of Spider-Man number 44. Still on sale.
Thank you, Bobby.
Bobby C.
So.
Get it? Alpha, Delta, Charlie. Get it? Get it?
Get it? Warzone.
Worst of all, Warzone.
So yeah, Spider-Man's whipping some webs, trying to keep Alpha from killing Charlie, but the Hulk intercepts the webbing with his hand. Now you got this goop all over my good coat.
Uh-oh. Not his fancy suit.
This broad you came in with hurt a girl I like. She pays for that. This guy says he'll do it. That's great. Maybe they'll both kill each other and both out of my hair. Either way, Spider-Man, you're staying the heck out of it.
Hey, Jerko. Boy, you need to work on your insulting comebacks. That's all I'm saying. You gotta get that. You gotta get that salty banner, homie. Get it, salty banner.
But Spider-Man with yet another spider tracer.
Doesn't run out of those things ever.
Maybe he recycles them. I don't know. So yeah, Spider-Man's trying to swing off after the members of Warzone, and Hulk's coming after him. Now, Spider-Man wouldn't want me to keep tossing car pieces toward the street, would you?
Nice.
Hulk, I don't know how, but it's you, isn't it? Egad, no, I've been found out. I have to escape as he crashes through the roof of this parking garage.
Egad. Okay. Dude, this isn't the 60s anymore. Stop it.
But then Hulk comes crashing back down near Spider-Man. Ooh, nice of you to wait around. So while Warzone's trying to kill each other, Hulk and Spider-Man are going at it.
Whoa. I want this Eminem Painter's Cap and t-shirt. I need this. I will find it. I will make it mine.
Do you think it's on eBay somewhere?
Oh, it's on eBay somewhere.
Oh, look, Lilith Hellfire. Look at these ads. 6 CDs for $1. 12 hot hits for a cool penny. Cassettes or...
Oh, no. Cassettes?
What?
Cassettes? Wow.
Oh, my Lord.
All right. Terrence Trent D'Arby? Oh, my God.
And again, the connection.
Is this random? Not Random House. What was that one? Columbia House. Is this Columbia House? No.
Yes, CBS Columbia House. Yes.
Yep. Everybody, like, if you're a 90s kid, you know all about Columbia House. It never comes. It's fine.
And look, Michael Jackson. They were just talking.
Get it? Because they just mentioned it? Get it?
Get it?
6 CDs for $1, though. That's a pretty sweet deal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but then the...
Inflation's a son of a bitch, isn't it?
Yes. But meanwhile, while all the fighting's going on, we see Tony Gold again, but his superior shows up and shoots him in the chest.
Wow.
That's how Lil Hellfire deals with her employees.
I love my employees. That's how I wish I could deal with my bosses.
So yeah, Spider-Man's just pounding on the Hulk. Hulk gives him the old Sonic clap and then gives him a big red cross. Good shot, gray skin. My head will be ringing for a week. In fact, it's going to sound exactly like this. She drop kicks me.
Crack is whack, okay?
So again, more fighting from Warzone, tearing up the streets.
I wonder where Bravo went. Get it?
Oh, Charlie gets impaled. Hold it, was that a scream? C sharp, I think.
Damn. That's rough.
I blew it. She's dead. While you were trying to use me for a football in the parking garage, that murderer killed her. Are you satisfied, Hulk? Are you?
Oh my God. Look at these video games. Castlevania. Freaking Top Gun. I had all of these.
Castlevania 2, baby. Woo!
I had the Punisher one. Ooh, Goonies 2. Stingers. Oh, and double dribble. Yes.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to have to whip up.
Where's it? No Excite Bike?
No Red Racer 1 or 2. I'm offended.
No Spy Hunter? Come on. Or what about Contra? Up, up, down, down, left, right.
The good old days.
So yeah, Spider-Man thinks Charlie's dead. Hulk's like, it wasn't my problem. He takes off. And Spider-Man, I'm going to track down the animal that did this, and you can rot in Hades.
Nice.
So
I don't know that Hades wants them, but that's fine.
Yes. Well, we'll get to that in like 2 episodes. But yeah, Warzone, the two of the guys are duking it out, and then we see, oh look, Charlie sits up and pulls the thing out of her chest. She's alive and well. Hulk, aha, just as I thought. When I realized there wasn't blood all over, I knew something was off with you. You want to tell me what's going on? Thank you. Uh-oh, okay, let's hurry this up. Little's getting bored.
No, I was going with the story.
Okay.
With a little emoji theater. Don't mind me.
I get it.
This is a good story. What do you mean?
You want to tell me what's going on? Not especially, no. And then Hulk puts his big hand around her neck. Let me rephrase that. Tell me or else.
Ooh, he's not a nice guy, this one.
So yeah, Warzone's firing on Spider-Man. Then the Hulk.
Yes, this is a bad movie.
Yes, then the Hulk shows up and rips the arms off one of the cyborgs.
Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Spider-Man, ticklish.
Because they knocked over a big sign and Spider-Man's holding it up. No, please, you wouldn't. Hulk, I'll do anything. I won't tell anyone I saw you here. I swear. Just help me save the people down there. So,
I mean, they should be running, but sure, let's save the idiots that are idiots and infesting the gene pool. That's fine.
it's the crowd from Superman 1, you know? They were all going to get crushed by that giant helicopter, but, you know.
Because they're just standing and looking.
Yeah. But yeah, so Hulk grabs the sign off Spider-Man. Jeez, he put the whole sign back on the roof like it was nothing. He's smaller than he was, but he's still got more raw strength than almost anyone.
Thank you for these observations, Pete. It's almost like you used to be a scientist.
Exactly. And then Hulk shows him the cyborg hand. He's like, mechanical? What's going on?
Find out!
They were cyborg mercenaries who call themselves Warzone, but where did they come from? Who cares, as long as they go back there.
Exactly. And we never see them again, but unfortunately. They were bots.
Exactly. Doom bots, you say?
Mark my words.
But yes, Hulk gives Spider-Man the business. He said, because Spider-Man's like, we gotta help. We gotta help people when we can. Yeah, if you hadn't butted in and started everything, the sign wouldn't have fallen and people wouldn't have been endangered. So if you help, people can get hurt, and if you don't, people can get hurt. Makes you feel pretty useless. That's why I showed up, so I could rub your nose in that. Snap.
Oh, Pete, what a goody two-shoes butt wipe he is.
Oh.
Because with great power comes great responsibility. He's got to tell everybody, because he's loaded with that guilty floating head forever.
I know. Meanwhile, Banner's like, Hulk's like, yeah, I'm part Banner, and Banner killed his own dad. So what? Big whoop.
Deservingly so. Let's be fair.
True. So yeah, so Hulk gets home thinking he could eat about a dozen steaks, and as he's calling for room service, he has another visitor. The doctor is in. Dr. Doom.
They should have had him do the air quotes when he said Mr. Fixit. Honestly, because Victor Von Doom is all about that sarcastic air quotes life. I'm sorry. It's a fact.
Yeah, the two Doom bots standing there to do it when he says something.
Exactly.
Mark my words.
Be like,
that's the main export of his home country, Doom bots.
Doom, how about you get out of my room?
How about you?
So at the end of the Hulk issue, they're in Mr. Fixit's penthouse, but at the beginning of Fantastic Four 320, they're in the desert at night.
On a horse with no name. No, too young, it's fine.
We're not all old like you, though.
I'm an old soul, and I love a good old 60s hippie music to light up to. You know what I'm saying?
I heard your favorite year of music was 1969.
Well, it's one of the years for sure.
Ayo. But yes, the Fantastic Four issue, Pride Goeth.
Pride goeth before fall.
So
That describes these two jackwads perfectly.
yeah, Hulk and Doom are pretty much fighting in the desert. Doom's looking for allies in his war against Kristoff. You know.
You must think I'm so stupid. I'm not gonna let you talk your way out of this. Good, choke them out good.
But yeah, my war against Kristoff. Yeah, who knew giving a kid a copy of your brain was going to backfire to him? Yeah, who would have thought?
It's that ultimate, my son will kill me kind of thing,
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Doom's talking about him and the Fantastic Four going to the Beyond their last issue. Ralph, thank you, Ralph.
Side note. God, he is just a blowhard, and I love it. I love how verbose Doom is. Like, it's just the ultimate haughtiness. Like, I don't know. I love Doom. I think he's one of the best Marvel villains.
Doom's wielding that exposition this issue because and then he's telling
Doombot, more like exposition bot. Am I right?
Basically just telling Hulk about Kristoff.
Mark my words.
I will recover what is rightfully mine. But when Hulk says he doesn't want to help him, he's like, what a shame. I was afraid your increase in mental ability had undermined your instinctive valor. Yes, consciousness makes cowards of so many. Yeah, what do you think? Lil's always drunk. Hey-oh.
Now you know my dark secret.
And yes, and so, trying to goad Hulk in the... he's like, maybe I should go see the Thing. The Thing? You've got to be kidding. And Doom's like, no.
And also, don't you just love that the flashbacks are in purple because purple is the color of royalty and villainy? Don't you just love that color theory?
I see what you did there.
I'm the street man.
Boy, yeah.
So, yes, Doom's like, the Thing's strength has been multiplied, and he looks like a pineapple now. Oh, my. Burn. So, Hulk's like, yeah, right, I've beaten that Power Rocks every single time we fought. I'll prove to you I'm better than him. So, which is basically what all Doom wanted all along, so because he wanted to pay back Ben Grimm.
As you do, man. As you do.
Oh my lord, this mutated form. I mean, he has like the Thing has like spikes. Does he have a tail now? Oh,
he's looking like Killer Croc with a tan.
It'll be another 30-some issues, so what, like another 3 years or so? But remember, that's not Alicia.
Yeah.
That's Elijah.
Spoilers.
What?
Spoilers.
We should cover that one day with the professor.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Meanwhile, we see in Manhattan. Ben's talking to basically they're the Fantastic Three now. Gives everyone else the day off.
They're not that fantastic now, are they?
Thinking about, oh hey, now I'm the leader since Reed's gone. Because Reed and Sue left to take care of Franklin because Franklin was always messing stuff up. Remember?
Exactly.
Is such a BA.
No, it's because he didn't get spanked enough as a child, but it's fine. They were really kind of not very good parents.
Yeah. Yeah, like putting that Madonna on the coffee table, Oh my lord. He's standing on top of Four Freedoms Plaza, he's standing on the roof and thinking, I like being on top of things.
I bet.
Hell. Especially now that his girlfriend's a thing too. Hell. Although I don't know what they're doing these days because I heard their relationship is rocky.
Oh, he couldn't resist. What a cheap shot.
I was feeling the Kona. And then Ben's thinking, oh, finally, the future's looking bright and sunny.
Bam!
That's right. Even
okay,
said,
action fans, this one's for you. Thank you so much.
The Hulk knocks Ben off the roof. What the ding dong blazes? He's changed. I've changed too. And Hulk's thinking, yeah, and that's something no one can be allowed to know, especially not the Thing.
It's clobbering time, buddy. Take a drink.
After he picks himself up out of that crater in the street. Yeah. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, Hulk jumps down. He don't recognize me. Not when I'm supposed to be dead. Not when I'm gray in a suit and flying with an extra jetpack Doom had stashed away for an emergency. So as long as I don't open my gap, he'll never know you're about to be trashed.
They'll just think you're the Abomination or something, or what?
Abomination's green, too.
I'm just saying, like...
Hey, who always takes the blame for this stuff? It's a stinky mutie.
Oh, true. Touche, Philip.
Or it's Fantastic Four. Could be an alien. So the Thing knocks Hulk through a city bus. Hulk climbs out, rips his shirt off all Ferrigno style, and he's like, what are you trying to do? Make like you're the Hulk? Wrong color, pasty face.
I love how he says, I'll make the sound effects. That was great. And also, don't treat me like I'm stupid. But you are being stupid, sweetie.
I know, use that brain. Come on.
Can't access it, does not compute.
So they're basically fighting, and the Thing knocks him down. So what are you? Some clone of the real Hulk that didn't take, maybe? How dare you insult clones?
The folks in Sioux Falls will never understand why I love New York. You wanna die? You got a death wish?
There's just pages of them duking it out in the streets, and Doom's watching overhead. This is my revenge.
Non-existent mustache.
And he's thinking, this is my revenge on the Thing. Plus, whoever wins, the Hulk will be.
For the motherland! For Latveria!
Yes, the Hulk will be my first ally, no matter who wins. Then, Thing and the Hulk, you crash into the sewer.
Told you he was Killer Croc. I told you.
He's almost as strong as the Hulk. But this ain't the Hulk, and I ain't the Thingy bee.
Are you sure?
I'm the Thing. I don't change back to a man like the Hulk did. Check out Charlie Esther's theory on that. Ben's doing pretty good. He smacks the Hulk back up through the street. Don't go away. And then just as he's about to finish off the Hulk's thinking, good, at least he doesn't know he finally beat. Then we hear someone want to fight Hulk, and they both turn. And there's the Green Hulk with a Hulk smash. And the Gray Hulk's like, but I'm the Hulk, ain't I?
What's going on?
Bro. Well, if you want to find out the answer, check out, like we're going to, Incredible Hulk 350.
But also, can we come back and cover Fantastic Four 321 on probably like Comic Capers, Miss Marvel versus the She-Hulk, because that's dope as hell.
Yep.
Whenever the She-Hulk TV show comes on, put that on the list.
Yes, ma'am. Oh yeah, we'll do some She-Hulk. Yes. Yeah, chick fight.
Don't be that guy.
I did not say where's the mud, okay? I didn't mention.
I'll do it, Philip. Where's the mud? Where's the jello? Where's the oil? No, oil fight. Yeah, definitely an oil fight. You want to see all of it, you know? Nothing obscured.
I think Lilith's getting excited.
Life pro tips. Life pro tip.
That's right, people. You didn't know you were talking to the mud wrestling champ of Tampa Bay. Did you? She's right there. Oh my lord! So this is Hulk 350. It's only 75 cents. So did they not charge extra or go? I don't think they even went bigger with this thing, did they?
Is there another one though?
What?
Another issue 350 that they charged more for or whatever?
I don't think, but I was gonna say, were they practicing restraint back then? Holy cow!
Well, the Hulk is the Hulk, you know, not to be that guy or that girl.
You heard it here first, people.
Just saying, like.
So yeah, so we see 350 picks up. Where Fantastic Four left off. This Green Hulk starts attacking the Thing. They're fighting it out. And while the Green Hulk's keeping Thing busy, Doom comes back to Joe Fixit. He's like, "What's going on? Am I going crazy, or is that me out there he's fighting?" And Doom explains to him, get more fighty. Oh, the Thing smacks the Green Hulk in the music, Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, poor Rockets.
Yeah, I know. We even see him on page 8. So yeah, while they're tearing up the town, robot Grimm's fighting a stupid robot.
Of course, it's Doom. What else would he do? That's his go-to.
But Doom saying he found it in the sewer. It was dispatched by costume heroes who call themselves the Eternals. Honestly.
Oh, also, my ad for what is that? Airwolf, the original drone.
Yeah. And another Quick and the Dead ad, yes. But yes,
These were great.
Doom found this robot that the Eternals beat in Eternals 14 and 15. Thank you, Bobby. And put it back together. Because I guess it was rocking some cosmic power, but Doom was just able to put it back together as like a regular robot. When I saw the Thing defeating you, I used the sonics in my armor to reactivate the robot and summon him here. But yeah. Your anger continues to increase your strength, Hulk, but I miscalculated from the start from too low a power base.
Oh, look! Bill Bixby must be in.
Damn.
That was a nice reference.
Yep. Yeah, because Ben's beating on the Green Hulk and eventually rips it apart. It's like, oh, it's a robot. It's got to be Doom.
Everybody knows it's a shtick.
Yeah, and Hulk, the real Hulk's still thinking, if I stop thinking like a slug-out artist, concentrate on my strength and his weaknesses, I can still take him.
Oh, you're going to use your brain? Okay.
Yeah, so he lets the Thing see him. Ben starts chasing him. He jumps into the park. Oh, in the Central Park. And Ben's like, where'd he go? And, oh, Joe drops out of a tree. Oh, Mighty Joe Young.
Nice.
So, yeah, he drops. He's basically hitting the Thing and running. Hitting and run. Hit and run. Where did he? Huh? He's a half mile away. How did he?
My God, look at this camera. Look at this TV. Ugh.
Dude must have
the bubble yum commercial. Ugh.
Yeah. Dude must have built some kind of matter transporter into this crate. So Thing's trying to throw trees at him. That's not working. 20 minutes. Oh, he hasn't run around for like 20 minutes. Hulk's just hit and run. And then 45 minutes later, he followed the trail of destruction.
He got that stamina. No wonder she's stalking him. You know what I'm saying, ladies?
Oh. So, yeah, eventually, Hulk just stands still, lets the Thing charge at him, but then he punches him into the lake. Then the Hulk jumps in, and Basically tries to hold his... Oh, gives him the Heimlich maneuver. Heimlich's all the air out of the thing's lungs. I'm drowning. Oh, cripes, I'm drowning. But he still manages to hit the Hulk and get out. But then when he gets out of the lake, there's the Hulk. How'd you cover the distance? I jumped. That fool is not possible. Anything is possible. You never could take me, Grim. Of course, of course, Dr. Doom shows up. No longer feeling puny. Oh, more air quotes. No longer feeling puny, I presume.
Told you, he's that guy.
Thank you, Doombots.
Mark my words.
And he says, I trust I can count on you. When it goes down, call me. Maybe I'll come. But if I do, odds are you'll end up working for me.
Hey, isn't it kind of ironic? Inferno, and then that storyline that turned into a mess. Just,
yeah. Yep. Yeah. Ad for Inferno. With Doom leaving and the thing out. Hey, look, Hulk jumps back into Manhattan, and he's like, hey, that's where Avengers Mansion used to be.
Uh-oh.
I used to be I've helped found those losers. Where he runs into the Beast. Who says there's some sort of major emergency. All the Avengers are being summoned. And basically, again, the Beast makes the Spider-Man deal. Come help us or I'll tell everyone you're still alive. But if you do help, none of us will come looking for you. Immunity. My word as an Avenger. So Hulk says he's in. Luckily, I'm in a real good mood. And so for that adventure, check out Avengers Annual 17, which we'll be covering during our Captain America month in July.
Philip hates me. It's fine. It's fine that he hates me. Y'all are here to witness the abuse.
I
it's
hate
fine.
her so much. I give her this classic literature to read, this great storyline. Have you read it yet?
Yes, I don't like him. Don't like it no matter what you do. I'm not going to like it.
If you would like to take the month of July off, I can try to get Conan and Will.
No, it's fine. I've already done the homework.
You're like, I don't want to go through that for nothing.
Exactly.
All right, so are you ready for some feedback?
Oh boy, I heard it was a whopping 7 minutes long. Did I read that right?
Let me pull it up. But yes, how long was Ray's feedback? Let's see. We've got. Oh my lord, Lilith Hellfire actually accepted an invite to a podcast.
I show up. Don't need to accept the invitation.
All right, Lilith Hellfire, take a long drink because, yes, for the next 6 minutes and 52 seconds, we will hear feedback from Ray from Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. Oh, I should give you the heart emoji, Ray. Where's the tank top emoji? All right.
Where's my tank top emoji?
All right, everyone. Here's Ray from Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast.
Hello, Phil and Lilith. This is Ray, just dropping in some thoughts for
Hello, Ray.
the beginning of the journey for Joe Fixit, the Grey Hulk. So I read actually a bit more than issues 347 to 350. I read 347, 348. Then I read A Web of Spider-Man 44, which is the first part, which links into 349, and also Fantastic Four 320, which is the first part to
So did we.
The arc, which finishes up in Hulk 350. So just some broad thoughts about all these. I mean, basically they're kind of 4 arcs. 347 was pretty cool. It was a nice little build-up by Peter David. This kind of mystery behind Joe Fixit. I loved how Berengeti kind of doesn't call upon him until it's like, dire circumstances. So I like how they kind of built up to the our first appearance of the Grey Hulk, Joe Fixit, and just overall Joe Fixit, the Grey Hulk, is a miserable fella, isn't he? He really doesn't. He's really grumpy, and has no problem with killing, which was very kind of, I guess, weird to think about.